I don't think I have to quit the game to do the add-ons anymore, but just in case, I'll do it. Are we going to get the message? Everything's updated. We're back. I don't know what's changed. Last time I properly played retail WoW was probably... God, maybe a couple of months ago now. I think probably the last time I streamed it. I started getting back into classic WoW. I was playing that for a little bit. Let's see. What's changed? Everything's refreshing, so my frames are just going to tank for the next 15 seconds. What do we got? The call to Korthia. Push back the Jailer's forces in the rediscovered City of Secrets. The Jailer is the guy that looks like Thanos, just so we're all on the same page. Torghast updates. Reach new heights with the revamped progression system. That is like the dungeon crawler sort of roguelite type game mode that they've introduced. And defend the Eternal Forest from the Banshee Queen's incursion. Okay, let's start that quest now.
Adrestes brings grim tidings from Bastion. You are needed in Oribos at once.
Cool. I got a PvP talent slot available. Okay. You know what? I don't use any of these, so... Sure, let's go with that. That sounds good. While the Covenant's labour to defend the Shadowlands, the Jailer has not sat idle within Torghast. It seems he intends to set the next phase of his scheme into motion. Polemarch Adrestes has brought us disturbing news from Elysian Hold. He will recount what he witnessed once you arrive. Make haste, I fear that time grows short. Speak with Polemarch Adrestes in Oribos. Happily. I think things have changed since I last played. I am now a Kultiran once more. We're back to the big beefy boy, Death Knight. The 8-foot tall monstrosity. Ready to kick. This is how it works, right? I'm a Death Knight and we're fighting the forces of death. In the afterlife. Don't ask. Long story. So... quickest way to Oribos, I think, it's probably over here. I've picked up a few mounts while I've been away. I've got this dead bird thing. You can still clip through there, that's good. I think we'll probably... we can probably turn this down for now. Portal to Oribos. We like 'em big. Hell yeah.
Let's find shinies.
I've got this little zombie fella that gives me a quest every week. And that's the only thing he says. So I might get rid of him. Please go back home. Right, he's pieced out. So this is the City of the Dead. The Eternal City. This is where all the souls come in when they die. They're floating around up here. And then there's like basically God at the pearly gates at the top of here. And they decide which realm of the afterlife you go to. So if you're like a strong warrior kind of guy, you get sent over to this green place where like the strongest of the strong and the courageous go. This red one over here is if you've been like super bad boy, but you're not so far gone that you can be redeemed, basically. And over there they pretty much redeem you into being a functioning member of the afterlife. And then you can become one of them to help others be redeemed, or you get sent to a different area. It's your choice, really, I think. Blue one over there, this is... I don't know how this one works, I'll be honest. It's just like the nature guys. I guess if you're aligned with nature and spirits and whatnot, then that's what you go to. There's a white area at the back here, which is like the holiest of holy, the big angel guys, like the most devout and filled with honor. That's sort of where they go. There's like millions of different worlds, but they've only picked these 4 for the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Is he there? Yeah, he's down here somewhere. Absolutely. And then down here, this was like a tiny, like the whole thing was probably this big at the beginning of the expansion. This is where the jailer is, the undead Thanos. He's down there in the maw. This is where like the baddest of the bad go. Beyond redemption, they just get chucked down into this pit here. But now they're sort of gaining allies and everything, and they're kind of taking over. So we have to go deal with that. That's just the way it be sometimes. Let's go have a word with them.
By the light, Adrestes, this cannot be.
Do you need a task?
Oh, okay. I think this is going to play the trailer cinematic from a couple of months ago that was released. Basically, the humans, the elves, dwarves, they all have a high king, Anduin Rin. He's like the big boss guy. Well, it's like a 16-year-old boy king, whatever. I like him. Some people don't, but the orcs, the trolls, and everything, they have a different council of leaders that they follow. But evil Thanos has mind-controlled the boy king.
You have questions.
Spoiler alert, but we'll watch the trailer because it's amazing.
Despite all our efforts, the maw continues to grow. What if Denathrius' treachery is irreparable? The Primus is lost, and Bastion cannot save the Shadowlands alone.
None of this should have happened.
Perhaps the Winter Queen could...
My Archon, a living soul, seeks an audience.
A mortal?
A king. By all our measures...
There he is. There's our boy king.
One who has spent his life striving for justice.
Yeah, he's meant to be like 16 or 17, and he's just like built like a tank.
One whose heart is true.
Very well. He may approach. Step forward. My Ascended have spoken of you. The king held captive in the maw.
That prison could not hold me forever.
Why have you come to Bastion?
You have a key that I need.
You will release this soul from your grasp.
No. He is
No.
bound to me.
Just as you once sought to bind your own brother.
I don't care what anyone says, that is one of the most badass looking swords I've seen in a while.
The vessel performed its part flawlessly.
There he is. There's the undead Thanos.
3 keys remain. Then they will see. Death was never meant to be chained.
That's what happened. This guy used to be, like, under the control of dead Thanos. Kind of. We all know the story of, like, the Lich King. Arthas was a blonde-haired prince, just like our boy King now. He put on a helmet, and he equipped the sword that I've got in the background here, Frostmourne. And they were crafted by forces of dead Thanos. Maybe some Dreadlords were not. Or it was forged by the Primus. I'm sure we'll see him at some point as well. There's a lot of threads to sort of interweave here. The Lich King was defeated 10 years ago, more. Who was like I think the undead king from Game of Thrones. Basically, he's in charge of all the other undead, all the White Walkers. But we defeated the Lich King, so all the other undead, they didn't explode with him like they do in Game of Thrones. Spoiler alert. They sort of just run rampant, and there's nobody to control them. So this guy in front of me here, he took up the helmet, and he, sort of kept them in check. But he was so strong in the mind that he resisted the voice of dead Thanos speaking to him through the helmet, and he just did not get mind controlled. Almost did. Had a few moments where he did some questionable things, but yeah, he was too strong-willed.
We will face whatever comes.
Anduin, now the jailer's pawn. We must take immediate action. Whitemorn, it is time for the Covenants to convene. Okay. Let's talk to this guy. Though the jailer remains confined to the moor, his cruelty extends beyond the bounds of his prison. Thankfully, the Archon is recovering from the attack, though I am told her wound has an unsettling quality. The Eternal Ones and their allies await you and High Lord Fordragon in the Arbiter's chamber. I shall open the way. With her voice have I spoken. Alright, let's go. Teleport me. If Thanos and Kratos from the original had a child. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you're not wrong. So, the 4 zones that I were on about earlier, they've each got a leader at the minute. This gal's the one that's just been stabbed. This guy, the main leader, has been trapped in a sword for the time being. That's another story. So this guy's took over. The green place, our guy has gone missing. This is a team that I've teamed up with, because that just feels like my style. So this lady has taken over. And the Winter Queen over here is in the nature spirit area. And I'm sure we'll see what will happen with her in a minute. And this is like the god creature at the pearly gates that decides where all these souls go that are flying about. But she's deactivated. at the minute. Bother appears at the grand figures before him at the numberless gateways stretching out into the ether. This chamber is truly wondrous, yet there is no time to be awestruck. The honoured voice must begin this meeting at once. Okay.
Chains of the past still.
Let's see what's happening.
In the Arbiter's name, we answer the call of the Eternal Ones.
This brazen attack on Bastion must be answered. Has your wound healed, Grestia?
No. But that is of little consequence compared to what was stolen.
What was the jailer after?
Long ago, each of the Eternal Ones was given a symbol of our Covenant's purpose. Yet Zoval saw these sigils as keys to forbidden knowledge.
Zoval is the jailer's
When we
name.
rebuked his heresy, he tried to claim them by force.
But in the end, the Primus led us to victory.
And for his treachery, Zoval was exiled forevermore.
Yet even bound to the Maw, he found allies to aid his cause. No doubt Sire Denathrius willingly offered his sigil to the Banished One.
We have found no such sigil within the sanctum of the Primus.
The essence of the Arbiter remains here. It must be protected.
The Ebon Blade will help defend the Eternal City. But this will not be the jailer's only target.
No. Even now, his malevolence encroaches upon my groves.
The Necrolords will drive these invaders from Ardenweald.
The Venthyr will fight beside your army, Straka.
We will rally the Covenant's forces and make our stand.
Let it be so. With her voice have I spoken.
Speak, mortal.
Alright, let's teleport back. We got a little fairy fella from the spirit world.
Could probably use a little help, huh?
The Wind Queen must be the jailer's next target. We must do all we can to protect her, and I have a few ideas how we can do that. Okay. With the betrayal of Sire Denathrius and the absence of the Primus of Maldraxxus, we must assume that the Winter Queen is the jailer's next target, and we won't let anyone take her sigil. Ardenweald has endured much, but it is a realm of great and mysterious power. Things aren't always what they seem. We use this to our advantage, no matter who comes for the Queen. Protect the Winter Queen's sigil in the Battle of Ardenweald. Dope.
Never a dull moment with you.
Where are we going?
Ardenweald and Oribos could come under assault. Darien, the Ebon Blade must protect the city.
We will see it done.
Oh, I gotta go over here? Okay. Here we go. There is a very cool cinematic coming up at the end of this. I've already seen it. I've spoiled it for myself already, but oh boy. Yeah, these are the gateways that go to the different realms. There's the white area up there. That's where the attack happened. That we just saw in the last cinematic.
Sylvanas Windrunner herself is leading the Mossworn attack. We can't let her steal our Covenant sigil.
Here they come.
They have volunteered to disguise themselves as the Winter Queen. These decoys will scatter across the forest to misdirect the Banshee. That should keep her occupied until the Wild Hunt can push back the Mossworn and focus their efforts on her. I just hope it's enough.
Alright, what are we doing?
Go. Oh, this glamour just has to work.
Okay.
The true Winter Queen will be protecting
So we transform him in this little guy into the Winter Queen as a decoy. She's just wandered off over there.
We must end this battle swiftly.
I guess.
Forward! Find the Winter Queen so I can
Or
claim
not.
that
Someone else
secret.
transformed her?
Wild Hunt.
That's a decoy either way.
They already fill the skies.
What a beautiful realm. But where's all the slime? Not to worry, I can rectify this.
Nothing.
Okay, so now we just kill some dead forces for a little bit. It feels weird playing retail again, man. This is so, like, quick.
Cursed are the living.
I don't think my music's turned up loud enough. System, sound, music. There we go. That'll do. It's like upgrading a phone, you miss stuff, but then the new is polished in many ways. Yeah, kinda. The longer WoW goes on though, the sort of less it feels polished and polished, which is kind of the main issue with it. There's just a weird like the old versions of the game, Classic and Burning Crusade, they thought there's something nice about playing them. I don't know whether it's got to the point where this game is just too easy now. In the new stuff. I don't know. Just doesn't feel the same. I'm still excited about the story and everything, I just don't enjoy playing it as much as I did. But that's probably a good thing. I've been branching out into a couple more games recently, which a little bit better for me.
Spotted near the falls. Now is our chance to strike her down.
Oh, so we're done with that objective. I think I've got my settings on like way too high. Oh, maybe not. Alright, this is one of the decoys, I think. Here's the bad lady. She just... That is some of the worst animation for flying in I've ever seen. Come on, no.
An illusion. So the Winter Queen sends her loyal subjects to die in her place.
You know nothing of loyalty, Banshee.
It is you who knows nothing, Faye. You cannot stop what is to come.
Diversifying is key to avoid burnout. Yeah, I'd agree, actually. I think that's why I sort of burned out on Mario a little bit, because I was like just playing that every time that I streamed. But we've technically completed it now. I've been doing some of the bonus missions, which have been pretty fun. And I want to check out Bowser's Fury still. Alright, don't rush me. I was talking. Alright, let's get her. Alright, good attempt. I've been frozen. I'm being choked.
Hold on, I've got you. Allow me to show you the way. To the skies!
Oh, she's off again. Later.
Hello again. I have many slimes to distribute to our friends up there.
I love this guy. He looks so cool with his plague mask and everything. I love him. He's so great. Getting his little two-headed dragony thing. And then we'll throw slime at these guys. Because apparently slime does damage in World of Warcraft. It's not like you're a Nickelodeon goop. Or gunge, whatever it is. This is like actual plague-infested jelly. Oh yeah, we got a big dragon on our team as well.
Be gone, servants of the Maw!
Oh, drat! I'm all out of slimes. I must remember to bring more next
Oh, the second decoy's here. Oh, dead.
No! She was the last decoy.
Oh, there you go. That's the last one. We're killing a big, I don't know what he is, just like a metal lich.
You are willing to sacrifice your servants. But what of the spirits in your charge?
They're taking the wild seeds. Mawwalker, we must stop them.
Are we going? Save 4 wild seeds. Let me do it. Yeah, this is basically what happens in this area. When you die in the real world, but you're sort of nature aligned, you get sent to this zone. And you're sort of rebirth in like a tree seed. And then you're pretty much like free to travel back to the real world. You just sort of get reincarnated here. Which is kind of neat. I like this place for the reincarnation side of it, but the spirits and the trees and the nature, that's not my favorite sort of like fancy archetype. Zukai Ancient River. Why do I know that name? Who's Zukai? Zukai has been in one of the previous expansions, right? Let me look that up, because that's going to bug me. That name very much rings a bell. I can't find anything. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Maloranda. That's not a name I recognise. Oh, I forgot. There's some changes now. You can basically make your armor look different to what it actually is. You like put an illusion on it and it changes your appearance, which is really neat. You can do each shoulder separately now. I'll take a look at it after I do this.
A hollow threat from an empty soul.
Because we've got quite a big cutscene coming up.
Get ready! I sense a terrible darkness looming on the other side of that huge gateway.
Okay, we've got to place these 2 flags. Then our troops will be inspired, or whatever.
The Marsworn gather for a final assault. All forces, rally to me!
Pitiful.
You love that option in games. Some armors look so good, shit, and vice versa. Yeah, I completely agree. That's one. I don't know. I'm sort of torn on it in World of Warcraft because your armor, how your armor looks, like you get better looking armor sets if you do more difficult content, basically. And I kind of feel like having the option to change your appearance has got rid of that in a way. So you can't see like who are the really amazing players like showing off. But I suppose if you get that armor you would be showing it off anyway. I don't know. I'm sort of on the fence about it, but I prefer it more than I have issue with it. And I think in World of Warcraft it's needed as well, because you've got so many armor sets over the past 15 years of the game. Or 16, 17 years now.
Is this the one you sensed, Lady Moonberry? No.
Oh my god, it's a big dustbin.
This ends now.
Why is his head like shrunk into his shoulders? Alright dude, let's go for it. Fight me. I'm not scared. If you can change it upwards or to a set that you don't have, that can be shit. But if it's the ones you own, maybe you're attached to a specific one. Yeah, basically, it has to be a set that you own, pretty much. Or that you've collected, which is so much better. Oh, the cutscene! Alright, never mind. I'll be quiet. I've seen this 3 times now. Uh-oh. Big threat's dead. This is the leader of the elves. She went missing.
Miranda, I understand you've been looking for me. Come then. Show me Elune's wrath.
Elune gave me her strength. The wrath is mine alone.
She's basically empowered by a god. Or a goddess.
expected more.
I will take your head, Banshee! Just like I took his! Thanos, you didn't know. Your master is keeping secrets from you!
Thanos is kind of a, like, boyfriend, but not really. It's a weird story. She's off.
No! Eluna, it is time. Inqua Melema.
This is the cheesiest thing I've ever seen in WoW, but I love it so much. She just full-on superhero jumps.
Yet, the knight's power wanes. Once again, she denies you victory.
Mother Moon, do not forsake me. End this.
Bask in the dying embers of your goddess's bargain, Tyrande. Nothing lasts.
Tyrande, can you hear me?
The dragon can transform into a humanoid, like model, I guess. So she's like lost all of her goddess powers from the looks of it, and we don't know why. I'm sure we'll find out in time.
This should be interesting.
So basically, you, like when you finish quests, that's what my gear looks like, not transmogrified at the minute. When you get quest rewards, you can like choose one or the other, but you collect both of those appearances, so you could, in theory, change your weapon to look like these. So I'll take this one, because it's not an upgrade for me, and it gives more money to sell it.
Rest, my dear one. Fall gently into dreamless slumber.
We should report to the Queen. I pray she was able to safeguard the wild seeds.
So yeah, I'll do it quickly because I've got a yak and a guy that can like change your armor sets. Oh, that window's smaller than I remember. So basically, these are like all the I've only got. Okay, this.
May your feet find good trails.
This add-on's like super broken. No. No, dude, what? What's it called? It's called like wardrobe or something. Better wardrobe. Alright, let's turn that off. It's breaking things. Okay, I might have broken the game. No! Oh no, I'm good. Oh, I thought it disconnected. Yeah, basically these are like all the helmets that I've collected over the years. Quest rewards and whatnot, so you can just pick like any of these that you can change your helmet to look into. You have to pay like gold. Still got some really good sets from back in the day. But yeah, now you can do each shoulder individually, which I think is a really cool addition. Like you can even have like one shoulder and the other's just not there. So some of the like extra options that you get now, pretty cool. I'm into it. But I think I'm gonna have to go back to this old one for a little bit because I still love it. Maybe we go for that. Maybe.
Beware of Yeti.
We're a big, hefty, chunky boy now. Right, what am I doing? I'm talking to someone over here. I got distracted. Check on the Winter Queen. Oh, someone's got a robot up. You get like a special gift every day if you click on this guy. But most of the time you just get rubbish. So this is the actual Wind Queen. The jailer threatened to destroy these spirits we may yet save. He underestimated how nature will fight to keep balance. Is everything under control here?
To threaten the souls in my charge. I have made reply.
Ardenweald depends on the cycle. Without these spirits, what purpose would there be? I could not let the jailer's forces destroy what we have fought so hard to protect. I hid my sigil in the heart of the forest to keep it safe from the forces of the Maw, but the horn has called for aid. You and your allies go. See what has prompted the call. It's literally like 2 steps away. What do you mean? You and your allies go. I literally have to walk over this bridge and I'm there. Can you not come with?
Go. Ensure that it remains safe.
Like, I'm literally here.
We may be too late.
Anduin! No!
Resist him! Do not let the jailer win!
There he is. There's the Boy King. He's stealing all the sigils from us.
We will save you, Anduin.
And he's off. Not a care in the world.
No matter what it takes.
Return to the Wind Queen. I mean, I'm not going to say anything because we literally did nothing there. We couldn't get in, we couldn't stop him. But she didn't help either.
Our sacred charge remains unchanged.
Our best efforts were still in vain. Our enemy's plan edges closer to fruition. Ardenweald has withstood the unrelenting force of the Maw, but it was still not enough. Return to our allies in Oribos. There must be an answer for this loss, and action taken.
Despite the courage shown by the Covenants defending Ardenweald, Zuval has claimed the prize he sought.
That's true. He did. Right, I'll show you how the gateway's meant to work. Because it just sort of teleported me over here last time. Oh. You're just pinball bouncing. I am. That's, unfortunately, that is... When it comes to questing in World of Warcraft now, that is the majority of it. Probably lesser so than Classic, or it's less noticeable than Classic, because, oh boy. In classic World of Warcraft, you'd literally pinball between the opposite ends of the map. Which is like... You get a quest down here. Oh god, and... Okay, I didn't want all those things to pop in. And then you'd have to like go all the way back up here. Whereas, at least here, we're just sort of flying. And walking. Yeah, so these gateways... These, like, basically not teleport you, but high speedway your way to the different places. And you basically go into the big Doctor Who thing. You know, the TARDIS flies in, you get the music, the bum 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 bum. And we're back. Oh, we are like fully under attack. Oh my god. Alright. Did that get worse since I've been away? What the hell happened, guys? You had one job. You had to defend the city.
We must launch a counterattack before the Morsworn can strike again.
You would all be unable to return from the Maw if you entered there. But perhaps there is another way.
Jailer has begun his attacks on Oribos. What I have feared the most has come to pass.
I will consider your words.
Jailer has gained another sigil, and his forces actively assault Oribos. Bolvar Fordragon and Draka of Maldraxxus suggest taking the fight to the Jailer. To do so, we need a way for their forces to safely come and go from the Maw. This was considered impossible before you arrived, but now I believe we have a chance. I must examine your anima to see if this is truly what the purpose wills.
Your path is chosen.
You have consent to examine my anima.
Until we speak again. Fate Scribe Rotal has sensed the emergence of a second waystone within the Maw, though he does not know its location. Your anima awakened the first waystone. It has allowed you to lead some of your allies to safety. I will create an anchor to your anima here in Oribos. Activating the second waystone should connect it to my anchor. I believe this bond will enable our Covenant forces to leave the Maw, just as you can do.
I feel like that's the point some people miss, even in sandbox games. If the 2 points are separated, they invite you to explore or engage in the world. If it's in the corner, it's just fluff. Yeah.
I will create the anchor.
There's a lot of things like that that work well in classic WoW, because you have to travel on foot. You have to travel the length of the map. So you do sort of find that exploration.
The enemy's strength is growing.
And because you have to go on foot, you like have to walk through enemy territory as well to get there. So there's like combat involved. Where in modern day World of Warcraft, it's literally like you're talking to 3 friendly people that are like really close to each other. So there's no enemies. There's no exploration. It's just like, hey, do this. And for sure, classic WoW takes longer because you have to do all that exploration and everything, but that's kind of what makes it fun. That's what gives you the experiences, right? You can jump in the big, the Well of Souls there, and it takes you into the dark place where the unredeemable go. We've previously made a little base here a good couple of months ago.
Moorwalker. I was wondering when you would show up. Of interest, Moorwalker. Discover more secrets.
I don't know what I'm doing. Where am I going? Benari's help gained. What do I have to
My
do?
new partner.
I need your help to find a second waystone to create a permanent connection to Oribos.
The jailer has used enormous chains to pull a broken realm into the maw. I could only a glimpse, but I have a suspicion of what it might be. I suggest we travel there together.
Yeah,
While you
let's go.
search for your waystone, I will determine what potential profits lie in store. For both of us, I mean.
Cool. These guys are like traders in the afterlife. They just find stuff and then sell it for profits. And they have such a cool design. I'm so jealous that I can't be one of them. They're literally just like a flame with a mask. And they've got massive like pantaloons on. I love it. The Maw is changing mortal, and with change comes opportunity. The jailer has pulled a realm that was hidden deep within the Shadowlands into the Maw. It is a location of some interest to me, but I do not wish to approach it alone. The Maw Sworn are swarming the area, you see. There must be something of value that they seek. I have a safe enclave nearby. Accompany me there, and I may be able to help you find that waystone you're looking for. Do we have a deal?
I possess a device that will take us to a safe enclave near this landmass. Once we arrive, it is imperative that you stay close.
Can't tell from WoW experience, but makes total sense. Yeah, a lot of good like open world games do that. I feel. Where are we going? It is funky.
Reports I intercepted from the Moosworn indicate
Alright, we're teleporting.
been seeking a realm called Korthia.
This is like a massive barren wasteland.
Whispered legends of this place, a magnificent city filled with treasures. Its location a closely guarded secret. Be on alert. No doubt the jailer's eye will be upon this place. I have the means to keep us hidden, as I have before. Stay close and obey my every word, lest the jailer's eye reduce you to Stygia.
Alright, so this trader has the ability to, like, conceal us?
We will be uncomfortably close to the jailer's forces. Stay near me.
So we're just sneaking our way through. They can't see us.
It seems the eye cannot peer into Korthia. Our search must proceed without it.
No matter. The banished one shall have his prize.
There must be strong magic in Korthia if it keeps the eye at bay.
Hey, I did it! I gotta explore them more. Wow. That's only like 8 months too late. What have we got here?
Not a word.
Oh, there's the eye. Okay, are we going? Is that good?
Stay close, Moorwalker.
Stay close, you're not moving. Hello?
We must
There we go.
reach our destination before my cloak dissipates. Oh, and watch your step.
Yeah, thanks. Like, even things like this, you think this would be like exploration, technically. And I know I've just got the achievement for exploring the moor. This is like all on rails. You can't really go off the beaten path whatsoever. We've got the eye up there still doing its thing.
Stop.
Hey. What's up? Okay, that felt a bit janky. Blizzard, everyone. Top quality product.
It seems Corthia is
Yikes, yeah.
jailer, but his Moorsworns are breaching its defenses.
So he couldn't see me when he was literally on top of us, but now he can see me. Okay, okay, dude.
All mysteries will be and that waystone of yours as well.
The jailer desperately wants something here, yet his precious eye cannot breach his defenses. Oh well. Shall we? We shall.
Something of value.
We are on the threshold of attaining our desires, Moorwalker. Your grand waystone cannot be far off. Of course, my needs are much more modest. A bit of useful information here, a priceless relic there. I will survey the area to see if there is anything useful or hazardous nearby. Then we can proceed.
Trust not what you see in the moor. Now that is interesting. I detect attendants nearby, like those in Oribus. Perhaps they are the caretakers of Corthia's treasures. You go on ahead. I will linger here.
Okay.
To ensure no enemies have trailed us, of course.
Increase our patrols. We cannot let the Marsworn reach another of the jailer's agents.
Yo.
Strike them down.
No, we're good.
Hold! This is a living mortal, the Moorwalker, not some servant of the jailer.
I do look like a servant of the jailer, to be fair. I can see the confusion.
Prophecies, but oh, forgive me. I am Targalan, keeper of secrets.
Hey.
What news do you bring?
A Moorwalker, this is quite an interesting turn of events. Please, follow me. Lead the way, Talgalan.
We have much to discuss.
So
I like their colour scheme.
I expected something a bit more grand.
So did I, Venari.
Prime broker. Corthia is, or was, the city of secrets. My order was charged with safeguarding knowledge and artifacts, things deemed too precious to risk falling into malicious hands. Corthia was hidden deep within the in-between, safely out of reach, until the jailer's chains found us. The Banished One seeks our most precious treasure, and is willing to destroy our entire existence to claim it.
Well, there's my waystone.
I remember you.
I must find out more about you, Moorwalker. Korthian prophecies foretell the arrival of a Moorwalker who can save us from disaster. Perhaps this is that day, but perhaps not. I must test your anima to verify your claim. There's a lot of feeling up my anima power. Can you, like, not? If you speak the truth, then I have a solemn duty to empower your anima before we proceed. Okay. I'm prepared for your Moorwalker test.
Much of my knowledge is purely academic. I must explore your anima to learn.
Okay, bye.
Still. Ah, yes. You have a connection to a unique world soul, as it was foretold.
Azeroth, I assume.
But has that prepared you for what is to come? We must find out.
Stop this ridiculous investigation before you kill the only one who can help you.
The scroll specified that the true Moorwalker must be empowered. It is my duty to...
Oh, he's like literally killing me. Okay. Sweet.
The Moorwalker at once, or suffer the consequences.
It is true. You are the Moorwalker, and now your anima is stronger than ever.
Stop touching my anima.
Of Korthia are at your service.
Hey, I can use my mounts in the Moor now. I'm empowered, apparently. The prophecies told us that one day this dormant waystone would be needed by a Moorwalker, that it would prove crucial to the fate of the Shadowlands. It seems that day has come. Draw upon the anima within you to activate this waystone. It will then be usable by all those who aid your cause. If, as you say, Talinara has created an anchor in Oribos, then that anchor will bring you back to us. Go, Whitemorn, inform your allies that the Moor awaits, and that Korthia needs their help.
There is so much to learn.
Alright, let's open the gateway.
Best to remain concealed while you activate this waystone. Remember, Moorwalker, our business is not yet concluded.
True. Let's do it. Nice. Let's go through. Then we should be back in the city.
The Moorwalker returns.
Oh God.
Waystone has been found.
Fine work, Moorwalker.
Why is there a big death portal behind me?
We stand to
Well done, Whitemorn. I am eager to learn of this realm pulled into the Moor. It's time to begin our assault on the Jailer's forces. Thanks to the efforts of you and other heroes of Azeroth, the Covenants have grown strong, but we can no longer afford to wait for the Jailer to make its next move. The way to the Moor is open. Our forces stand ready. The Covenants await your signal, Whitemorn.
much has been
Oh, am I gonna like cheer? Let's do it. Thrilling. Alright, everyone's just piling in. Let's go, boys. Let's go. So this literally takes us back. Oh, Bolvar, you're sliding.
I saw your visage within the streams of the Moorwalker's anima.
good. Then there's no need for introductions. We've come to push back against the Jailer's forces.
You have my thanks. The Moss will seek to plunder our secrets.
Alright, Bolvar. The Moor. Now our true work begins. Each of the Covenants have provided their own specialists in their areas of expertise. A few of them have taken to the field to scout this unknown land. Speak with them. They should all be keeping a report of their survey. Return them to me.
I fear darker days are to come.
Okay, that's promising. Take a quick shortcut.
come seeking the best.
Defensive fortifications are going well. I hope the Morsworn attack sooner rather than later. My sword form could use some practice. Okay. Thank you for your report. Got little froggy boys hopping around. I love them.
I am quite busy, you know.
The wildlife here is fascinating. They are incredibly resilient despite large changes to their ecosystem. The flora seems to be struggling, however.
As you were.
Thank you for your report. Okay. Falling down a big hole again. All shortcuts all the time.
What knowledge do you seek?
Currently unable to finish survey. Chance of failure due to hostile creatures at 95%. Guardian unit needed. I will guard you while you finish the report.
My pleasure.
Okay, let's get my zombie back. Hey, what's up, dude? Nice. That was easy. Thank you for your report. That looks like a big lad. Kill tormented demolishers for a chance to spawn croak. If the two on the surface are not up, there is the third demolisher inside of the cave. Okay. I guess this is like a big boss. I don't know what he does or what he can like drop. I guess we'll find out. It's a large fella. Roaring heat. Croak the tormented, more like croak the dead. What do we get? Anima, relics, something that begins a quest, relics, relics. I don't know what these relics do. They're new to me. You find a torn book regarding relics that were being kept within the Corthia. A name written within the pages begins to glow. Rosur. The book spins in your hand and points in a direction while Rosur's name pulses. Perhaps this Rosur could help you discover more about the relics you found. Okay, so that's like side game stuff. I'll look into that later. And we've got this spider guy here. Maldraxxus says, few spies are overlooking key points in the Morsworn's movement within Corthia. My partner in the area was supposed to return from her run a while ago. I have grown concerned. Alright, thank you for your report.
Find the truth. Repay our foes.
Okay. I've got to go find this other one. No? Yes. I've got to find this report. Okay. If your attacks did not kill him, that one line it is. Okay, no report so far. Find more guys. There we go, there's a guy. Give me the report. I know you've got it. God, they're so chunky. I wish I could have like all their armor. That'd be so good. Report. No. Report. Hey, there's the report. Done. I'll go down to him later. The relics can wait. What do we got here? We've got a treasure chest where... Oh, it's there. Oh, I'm going to try and get that. Someone just fell. Oh, so did I. I'm a fool. Oh boy, this is going to be a whole thing, isn't it? Oh boy. Really? That's the bit that's slippy. Doing it. We're doing it. Where's the treasure gone? I said literally just, does it not come back? Hello? Is there only a certain amount of time to get it before it disappears? That's so grim. Okay. We'll come back another day. Have you found all of the scouts? I have. Most of this information was useful. My thanks, Small Walker. Was it? The hell are all these? The inhabitants of Korthia have been through much. Were it not for our arrival, the jailer's forces would have rampaged through the remainder of the City of Secrets, leaving destruction in their wake. To continue our efforts, we must assist those in need. Heed the call of our allies, Moorwalker. See to it no stone is left unturned, and no ally of the jailer is left alive. Complete 3 daily quests from Mechanicos, Tanasi, and Kael'thas. Okay, so now it's literally just daily quests. That is where 9.1 ends.
You have my attention.
There'll be more story like next week, I believe. Or maybe even after I complete these daily quests, but I'm not going to spend half an hour doing daily quests on stream because that is just dull. So I'm going to pick these up.
Is it a sin to fight for survival?
You bear interest in craftsmanship?
The 3 daily quests, that's brilliant. Okay. Well, I mean, that's 9.1, I guess. Come back to that whenever.